Public High School Athletic Association requires officials to enforce all sportsmanship rules for athletes and coaches. We will not tolerate negative state interactions between football players, especially trash talking, conflict, or reporting. If such comments are heard or acted to seek adult necessity, it has been instructed not to issue orders.
All right, folks, so the starting lineups announced, national anthem all set, and we are ready for hockey here in Section 3. My name is Ben Myers here from AuburnPub.com, bringing you tonight's action between the Baldwinsville Bees and the Road Reds, and the home white Syracuse Cougars, amalgamation of about half a dozen school districts here in Section 3. Each of the superlatives, goalies, all that stuff a little bit, but all you got to know for this one is that this is a crucial game in Section 3 Division I hockey. Winner of this one in the driver's seat for a playoff spot. 16 is battling for 4 spots right now, and the Cougars coming into this game one point behind West Genesee, who leads the Section 3 West Division right now. Now the Wildcats not having the typical one-loss season that they always seem to put together. They have 5 losses already this year, but West Genesee still leads the division. Only 5 points separate West Genesee from the last place team in that division, though, and these two are right in the thick of it. Syracuse 2 points ahead of Baldwinsville. Like we said, 6 teams battling for 4 playoff spots in Section 3 Division I hockey this year. Dumped into the Syracuse zone and getting a touch there at the back, as you saw, with Jimmy Albright starting in goal tonight for the Cougars. 13 games this series, 7-5-1, 29 goals allowed, 322 saves, 239 goals against average. He's got a 91.7 save percentage. Chance in the slot here, broken up by the defense, and a 3-on-2 coming back the other way for the Cougars, led into the attacking third by Eric Viola, who loses the handle and goes back in behind. As you see, Josh Pinard in goal for Baldwinsville. A little bit small this evening. We had to take one of these three-quarters court, if you will, kind of spots for this one. Pretty big crowd here tonight between these two schools. Like we said, second and third place respectively in the West Division. Pinard comes into this one though 5-4-2 on his season, 25 goals allowed, 253 saves, 246 goals against average, and a 91 even save percentage. So it could be a low scoring one, only a 1 or 2 goal game, we have to think, as we get started here. Puck played on a neutral ice. We've been playing all the way so far, taken in the attacking by Bennett. Bennett will have the handle, go down in the corner, backhand, try and get in the slot, broken up by the defense, and now here come the Bees back the other way, trying to clear their zone. Unable to do so, be held in there. Top of the slot, shot, not a chance, but it'll be broken up there before they can get a clean one off. Now a shot will be coming from the point. This will be deflected high, and going to be not get through to Pinard there, so he won't get a save, but our first shot of the game goes to the Cougars. Drive it down the defensive third. Nope, not yet. It's going to be held in over there by Thompson. Thompson take it back in around, and they'll get all the way over to Sean on the far side. Come back around to Thompson once again. Trying to get something going as the defender switches behind the play, and finally covered by Pinard. We'll have our first stoppage. 12:29 left in this opening period. Still no score between these two teams. As you can see, the Patriots still filing in here. Cold night tonight in central New York. Single digits probably most of the evening. We're expecting snow this evening. We're playing indoors. Chance right now for Baldwinsville. Can't get the handle on it. Backhanded back in front, but it won't get through as defenders do that to break it up. Leading it in was Farragon, and they eventually got to Gray. Gray couldn't get anything going though. Going far side boards. Syracuse trying to clear their zone, and they will do so. 1-on-3, but the wrong one. Gets the shot off for Baldwinsville there. Shot was taken that time. Looked like Nate Carr, might have been Jared Ristoff. Let's see. Bennett. Carrock with the shot there. Ben Carr, senior forward there, 3 goals on the season, trying for another one there, but Pinard stopped him. Face off to Pinard's right-hand side. We play it back in behind. Syracuse can be able to hold it in though. Back in behind, eventually grabbed by Gray. He'll try and move it up to the far side boards, kick it off a few. Chance still for the Bees. Pass a little bit too far in front, but he runs it down. Shot now, first goal of the game on the breakaway for Baldwinsville, and they're up 1-0 with 11:44 left to go in the first.
field goal unassisted. Number 20, Mike Schneid.
So Schneid stole the puck back after it was bounced off his stick a few times. He gets his 3rd goal of the season. You heard it ring off the iron and then in. So 1 shot, 1 score for Baldwinsville, and they take the lead in the early going. Still plenty of time left in the period for Syracuse to catch up. Like I said, not Syracuse City, but the combination of a bunch of different school districts around. They're able to put together enough players to scratch together a team. Solvay, Jordan Elbridge, Mercellus, among others that are represented on this Syracuse team. Icing here is the call against Baldwinsville. We'll go down the length of the sheet as skaters change. Bernard's made a couple of saves so far for the Bees. Baldwinsville coming to this one 5-4-1 in sectional play. 42 goals for after the score by Schneid there. They've allowed 30 thus far this season. Baldwinsville on the attack once again. Try and go through Farragut. The captain can't run it down though. Now we're back into neutral ice. Bounce back and forth right around the blue line. Baldwinsville takes it in on their own. Now Farragut has it again. The backhand forward and bring it in with Barron. Barron bring it back in around and behind. Can't keep the handle though. He's going to be knocked off the puck. Now a couple of Bees are right there. Put one on the goalkeeper, and they're going to say there's a goal on this one. In this play here, we're going to see. And they're going to credit Baldwinsville with the goal there. Didn't really see who was able to stuff that one home. See who they give the credit on the score to 10:44. So exactly a goal.
22, Zach Zandri. The assist, number 18, Jared Gray. Number 5, Matthew Hancock. Number 22, Zach Zandri.
So give Zandri credit for the score. There comes exactly 1 minute after the Schneid goal. 4th score of the season for Zandri. He had 14 assists coming into this game. But he gets the 2nd score of the evening for Baldwinsville. Now the Bees have a 2-0 lead. Icing is going to be the call here against the Cougars. And already some frustration on the Syracuse side. Tyler Wilbert slamming his stick on the ice right there. And they have a face-off off to Albright's right here with 10:26 left to go in the period. Puck down, see who's going to emerge with it. Baldwinsville will keep it in the zone. Nope, now it's out. Now getting chased over the play will be Travis Hyde, one of the Jordan Elbridge prospects. Is only going to jump up into the netting though. The defenders were able to recover for Baldwinsville. So face-off will go in the Bees zone as the Cougars try and get closer to even down 2-0. Down, shot on, and save will be made and held by Pinard. Chance at time for Ben Walsh. It's held by Pinard, no another face-off. 10-11 left in this first period. 2-0 Baldwinsville already. They'll win the draw here, but they can't hold, and they'll be pinned up in the near side boards. Now go back in behind and around. 180 trying to get out of the zone. Baldwinsville, they'll do so. Already scoring tonight was Schneid. He was able to clear the zone momentarily. Now the puck's going to get deflected and back all the way into Bees ice. They'll try and play it up the right side. Now they'll go cross ice, bounce off the boards, and this is going to go for either wave off the icing. It's tracked down back in behind by Ben Walsh. Walsh will move it along the boards. Can't get anything going. Now another chance in front. And Baldwinsville getting a lot of chances through that deep crease area, or deep slot area. 2-on-2 back the other way for the Cougars as they change skaters in behind the play. Defender was there to knock the pass down though, and now we'll go into the far side corner, or near side corner, excuse me, as it's played up along the boards. Backhand there, trying to get something going with Thompson. It was deflected up into the air though, and now finally the dump in for Syracuse, but it'll be controlled by Baldwinsville. Go 180 behind. Now a chance in front, but this is going to be broken up by defenders. That's right there that time for Thompson, but he couldn't get enough wood on it. Dump it all the way down Pinard. He'll leg it into the corner. Tracked down eventually by Sean. Sean will play back in behind. Somebody just got hit into the boards pretty good there, trying to get a pass across. Here you go! Coming down and let's go! I think we're obviously going to have a penalty on this one. Referee's trying to sort out the guilty party. Looks like they're going to be sending Parker Farragut into the box, leading scorer for Baldwinsville this year. 16 goals, 10 assists, and he is in the sin bin right now.
Veto penalty number 7. Onside third, major penalty. Contact to the head. Game misconduct. Veto penalty number 7. Major contact to the head and game disqualification.
So Parker Farragon ejected from this one for the hit to the head. Let's see exactly what it is down there. I don't want to really speculate. It looks like to me a double-digit number. So that's number 18. That's Liam Berry coming off for Syracuse, and an ejection on the play. Parker Farragon sent to the locker room, leading scorer for Baldwinsville this year with 16 goals. He's ejected with 8:56 left in the first period. So power play for the Cougars, trying to get back into this one. Haven't put it up on the board just yet, though. And there goes 4 minutes of power play time for Syracuse as they get a shot on here, and Baldwinsville may be able to get the save and the cover by Pinard. Didn't really know where the puck was for a moment there. 8:51 left in this first period, and offside, and they're calling it. Syracuse, they're able to, or not able to hold the puck over that blue line, but Farragon's out, leading scorer for Baldwinsville. We're at a face-off in the neutral zone. Trying to move forward, going to go up the right side, tapping, looking for was Kyler Wilbur there, unable to get it to him. Played a little bit too far with Thompson. We're going to have a face-off in neutral ice. Excuse me, we're going to face off in Syracuse zone. Shorthand chance here, or maybe he's trying to kill some time off the penalty, are the Bees. They'll take it back out into the neutral zone, then they'll turn around, dump it back in. Now we're back on sides as all the Bees go back and charge up. 8:23 left in the period, 3:25 left on the power play. Syracuse still trying to figure out how to get this power play started, though. Played on the neutral ice, taken away there by the Bees, and they'll dump back in. Kill a little bit more time off the penalty. Matt Zandri scored back at the 10:44 mark on the defense right there, and once again the Bees are able to kill any momentum going forward for the Cougars. Now they have a head of steam, bringing it up along the right side with Ristoff. Ristoff trying to get something going back in behind. Wraparound chance there, and it'll be saved by Pinard. The referee lost sight of the puck. He thought it was in the goalie's glove, but it was still loose. Face out to Pinard's left, won by Baldwinsville. They'll hold in this time. Wind up in a shot, and this one gets all the way through. Looks wide to the left, and they had an open net there, but nobody was home on the rebound. It was deflected wide back and behind. Hit it back along with Paulo for the defenders, but Baldwinsville emerges with it, get it back out to the point. Now we'll take it back into that right-hand circle, try and get something going through Paulo there. Chance in front, deflected in and score for Syracuse, 2-1.
Matthew!
Give credit on the goal to Matt Thompson. Defender got back in there and got his 6th of the season and cuts the lead in half for Baldwinsville. So 2-1 now. And still power play time left since it was a major against the Bees. Back in behind with Sean. Sean will break left and try and get something going. Able to do so. Had a steam coming into the zone for Thompson. Thompson get a shot on this. Is going to hit Pinard and go just over. Far side now. Baldwinsville down back on their heels a little bit. That penalty kind of messed up their momentum some. 2-1 now with 6:46 left in the first period. Still a power play for the Cougars. Near side, back into the boards, but Baldwinsville can't get it out. Shot him coming in. This is going to hit Pinard right in the wrists and bounce up. Not into the netting though, and then Baldwinsville going to try and clear this one out and will do so. Unable to hold in with Sean. Track it back in behind with Thompson. Thompson will play a long pass ahead, touched up there. She's going to wave off the icing, go back in behind. Gathered to the back by Schneid, who has the goal earlier in this one. He can't clear the zone now. They'll flip one towards Pinard. He sticks it back in behind himself. Backhand trying to clear the zone, and will do so. Now we're neutralized. Chance on the driving ahead is McCaffrey. McCaffrey will track it down there. Just kill a little bit more time off the penalty. There's still 1:09 left on the advantage for Syracuse. Near side boards now, 0 coming after it there, but unable to get anything going. Now we'll bounce it back in behind to be eventually collected by McAllister. McAllister play it near side boards, come up through with Bertrand, and now we're into Baldwinsville ice. Icing is waved off though, and Cougars able to hold it in with the backhand by Bertrand. Excuse me, McAllister was holding that one in. Near side corner there, chance in front for the Cougars, unable to cash in though. Now we're going to have a pin along the near side, finally emerges, and now here come the Bees a little bit ahead of momentum, a little 2-on-1 developing, and now a shot on, and this one's going to be saved and held. That time Albright came through. Down, Cougars will hold, get it out through their own zone, and in through neutral ice. Now we're in the attacking third for Syracuse, but the Bees have it there to try and get back out to the point. Now a deflection in front. This is going to be held by Pinard for just a second, but it eventually bounces back. Bees come back the other way with it. Bringing ahead will be May. May will get something going. Beats one, beats two. Can't beat the third, though. And it'll be covered up by Albright. Down off to Albright's right-hand side, won by the Cougars. They get it out in the neutral zone, move it ahead with Barron. Barron will try and beat one there, can't do it though, as Wilbur was up to the test. Now they'll try and play it across. Now the wraparound shot that deflected in before. Chance from the point, this one's going to be deflected away, hits the glass and bounces off to the right. Into the neutral zone, Cougars select there. Actually turning around, try and play the overland route, but can't get anything going past the defense. Time for Baldwinsville. Now we'll be in the far side corner. High stick chance there, but it'll be touched by the Cougars first. Play through the neutral zone. Wave off the icing here as Bertrand goes in pursuit for the Bees. Across will play it through his brother Charlie. Now we're in the neutral zone once again. Bounce it off of a couple. Eventually ends on Karak's stick. He can't get anything going though. Now we're back in the third. Couple loans to the Cougars. Neutral zone, try and go through Karak again. He has a chance, it's a defender in front. Still loose in the slot, but now the Baldwinsville Bees will jump on it there. Knock it back out in the neutral zone, eventually collected. Thompson trying to get something going. Defenders fly, and that one gets in front. Kick toward the goal, and one that doesn't get in just yet. Now it'll still be loose. Don't know where the puck is or the Bees, and it'll eventually be knocked away from Pinard before he's caught looking the wrong way. Offside for Baldwinsville, and the whistle sounds, so we'll go back out on the neutral ice. This time Bees will hold the draw. Neutral zone, bring it out with Gray. Gray will get past a couple. He'll have a chance in that far side circle. Won't take it now. We'll get one on. Deflection out in front. Chance again. Gets hooked all the way through. This one goes just wide to the left. 2-1. Baldwinsville leads Syracuse here at the Meacham Ice Rink, home of the Cougars. 3:13 left in the first period. Hand pass, eventually the call, and Rattle stop it here and start getting things going in. Looks like the Baldwinsville third. There, moving around to the far side. Gray had it for a moment, then it gets popped out into the neutral zone, backing up with Ristoff. Ristoff will take it back in behind his own goal, try and get something going there. 3 minutes left in the period. Deflected off of a couple. Gonna get out near that blue line, knock it over to the there it goes. Now it's in the neutral zone, controlled there by Colo. He'll lose the handle though, and here come the Cougars back trying to get even. Gets one in on Bernard. He knocks it back in behind. A little help by the defense there. And the Bees will try and come back the other way up the right-hand side. Off a few, bring it forward with Gray this time. Gray will get a shot on save, will be made and held. No rebound that time, and Albright was able to control things. Popped up in the air a few times. That's going to be controlled by the Cougars going near side glass. A little bit of student section growing there for Syracuse. Deflect off of a couple. Now we have it on along the near side. Bounce back and forth. Waiting to see which way it'll emerge here. Trying to get up and out through the air. And then they finally get it down on the ice. As Pat Farrell brings it in. Shot tried. Just missed on a rebound for the Cougars. Through neutral ice, and Baldwinsville brings it back the other way. A little bit of momentum growing here for the Cougars. Things really turned around on that major penalty that sent Farragut out of this one. Bring it forward here up the right side. Cruise it in with Hyde. Hyde trying to get something going. Chance in front. This one's going to be covered by Pinard. The pass snuck through. Off a couple, bounce it back. This draw eventually going to be controlled by Baldwinsville. They'll try and bring up the right side. Backhanded into the Syracuse third of things, but then it'll be deflected off a couple, and here goes Baldwinsville back the other way. Near the blue line, poked away by a few. Two Bs almost run into each other. 1:18 left to go in the period. Score is 2-1 in favor of Baldwinsville. They got those two early ones. I think we're going to have offside here. The Bees, but goes all the way back into their defending corner. Played along the near side, see which way it comes out. And steam upcoming here for Zanardi, and he will be knocked off the puck. Well, kind of voluntarily gave it up as he went back in behind. Couple of deflections back in there, bodies going off once another. Thompson finally shows up on the scene, and now we're back out in the neutral zone. 45 seconds left. We're going to have a penalty behind the play. The hand is up. It's going to be a delayed penalty against Syracuse here. Trying to get the extra skater on, and they finally do so. So now Baldwinsville on an extended delayed penalty here. Bounce it off the boards, try and get it through neutral ice. Bring it over, onside, but now it'll be broken up by defenders and touched up eventually. So we're going to have the penalty called for interference with 25 seconds left in the first.
Syracuse penalty number 25, Ben Carrot. Interference.
Puck down now, 1:30 on the clock. Originally had 2 minutes on the clock there. Just made a little mistake there by the scoreboard crew, but we're back in action. 1:20 left on the power play, 13 seconds left in the period as Baldwinsville is going to try and play it back behind and around to get some offense generated here in the final 10 seconds of the period. Deflected up off the stick, and now we're going to the far side. Boards backhand toward the goal there, and it gets wide to the right. End of the period, though, so Hoover is able to kill off 25 seconds of the power play. So we come to the end of the first, 2-1 in favor of Baldwinsville over Syracuse right here at the Meacham Ice Rink. I'm Ben Myers for AuburnPub.com. Be back with the rest of it in just a little bit.